Hey guys, C here. Thank you so much for clicking to join me in today's video. Today we're bringing Simplicity 9114 to life. This is a Mimi G style pattern. This is a wardrobe pattern. It has three different views: a dress, a top, and a pair of pants. Now I'm going to be making two of the views, the dress and the pair of pants. I'm going to be making another Simplicity top in conjunction with those two views, but in today's video I'm just going to be making the dress. It's time consuming enough, so we're just going to focus on one article of clothing today. This pattern is rated as average. It comes in sizes US 6 to 24. For the dress, suggested fabrics include burnouts, double georgette, organza, and sheers. You'll also need 15 half-inch buttons for the dress. For my rendition of this pattern, I'm going to be using this beautiful Aztec floral. This is a blouse wear. It's similar to a I don't know. It's similar to a mesh. It's similar to a sheer. Who freaking knows? Which LA Finch Fabrics said that this is blouse wear. So we're gonna go with that because I don't know what this is. But I purchased it last year from LA Finch Fabrics. I purchased 5 yards of this fabric. Didn't know what I was going to use with it, but I was shopping my pattern stash, which I've been doing more often now, and stumbled across this pattern and was definitely fortunate that I had just the right amount to make this dress. What I love about this fabric is that it's going to be an amazing transitional piece, a transitional piece from summer to fall, because it has a black background, but it also has orange, blue, greens, yellows, pinks. Great fall colors are in this fabric. I think it's going to be a pretty dynamic piece in my wardrobe as well. Plus, it's going to be a statement piece. Now, spoiler alert, just in case you've missed a few videos, this is the matching fabric that I'll be using for the pants and the top. So for the pants, if you see, I'll be using this poly twill and this beautiful Carolina blue because what? I'm a Carolina girl. Okay, so I'm going to be using this beautiful poly twill that I purchased from Joann. I have already cut the fabric pieces and the pattern pieces. The only thing I've started working on is the fly front. And I would say that this fly front is freaking perfect, but I do have a little pucker right here that I can't get rid of. But nobody should be looking at my crotch. You've heard me say it before. Nobody should be staring that hard at my crotch, so it shouldn't be very obvious. But those are the pants, and then I'll be making Simplicity 9958 View A, the top, to match with the pants in the same exact color. I've only cut the fabric and the pattern pieces for that. I haven't started working on that. So that'll be coming up on the channel very soon. If you are interested in seeing how this trio comes out, definitely make sure that you are subscribed and you come back. But this is going to be the fabric, and can you see the two of those together? Oh my goodness, chef's kiss. I'm loving that. I think it's going to be the perfect fall transitional outfit. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the fact that I can wear all three of those pieces differently. So I can wear the dress with something else, maybe some leggings and a bodysuit. I can wear the top with a pair of jeans or a pair of shorts, a skirt. I can wear the pants with a basic top, a blazer. Oh, love it. This is why we sew. Okay, so let me keep the rambling succinct because it's a Friday night and I think my energy is limited tonight, okay? So the steps that I've taken with the dress, I've just gone ahead and serged all of my pieces because I'm working with this blouse wear that frays tremendously. I've gone ahead and serged everything and I'm ready to start sewing. So I need to switch out my cones on my serger. I need to switch out my white for my black. My sewing machine is already threaded up. I'm using my Cont stylus because it's my go-to, and it also has my walking foot on it. Tonight, I want to get through, let's see, this pattern has 25 steps. It's okay. We won't complain about that. That's not bad. Tonight, I want to tackle the sleeves. So I want to get all the way through the sleeves. That's attaching the front and back bodice, attaching the sleeves. Then I want to do the cuffs. And so that puts me at step 12. That's where I want to get to tonight. So let me go ahead and let you loose. You know the deal. I'll touch base with you in just a bit. Let's start sewing. Let's get into a fit check. I made it to my goal. So I have the bodice front and back sewn together. I have the sleeves on. I have the cuff on. This pattern is my first time making a slash sleeve, and I did struggle to understand the instructions. I kept reading them over and over again. I made a mistake. I unpicked it and tried again, and I'm happy to say that I was finally successful. One is perfect and the other is not so much. I probably could have saved myself the hassle if I probably just would have gone on YouTube and looked up what that is and what it's supposed to look like, or if I would have just gone in my closet and looked to see if I had one. But nope, Miss Overachiever had to figure it out on her own, and it is what it is. Now, for my OGs, those that have been rocking with me for a minute, I made a collared top with a cuff about a year and a half ago, last January, and it was a hot, tacky, janky mess. And it had cuffs on it. I screwed the cuffs up. I think I still have PTSD because all I could think about was that top when I was putting this cuff on. And I was like, oh my God, let's make sure it's right. But it looks so good. Everything looks so good. I'm really, really happy. I think the fit is going to be phenomenal. The sleeves are quite comfortable. The back, I'm super happy with this project thus far. So next we're going to tackle the skirt portion of the dress, and that includes all those mini gathers. I'm probably just going to go look at some YouTube tutorials on the gathering foot. I think I have one or two somewhere around here in the shed, and see if that will assist me with this project, because we all know I hate gathers. They're very time consuming, and I want them to be accurate because I definitely want this piece to be really, really well executed. So I'm looking to see if that's going to help me. If not, I'm just going to brace myself for a very time consuming sew again. But man, oh, I love this print. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, good night. Here's how we're looking so far. I have gathered the skirt portions, and so now I have the skirts attached to the bodice, and I need to sew those on. I just wanted to see how the fit was looking, and I'm really, really happy about this. I am absolutely blown away by the length of this dress. I did not extend the length at all. At all. And it's looking beautiful. This is perfect. So for all my petite girlies, keep that in mind when you're making this dress. You will probably have to modify that length significantly because I am 5'8". I have 1-inch interfacing that I used for the buttonholes, the buttons that will go up and down the front of this dress. So I use that. I have not touched this roll in such a long time, so it's really nice I was able to pull that out. I used my gathering foot. That was amazing and painless. Oh, I can't wait. So next up, I just have to attach the skirt to the bodice, and then I need to attach my collar, work on the facing for the buttonholes and buttons, and I'm gonna call it a night. Which means the last thing that we'll have to do is do the buttons and hem. And that should go pretty seamless. I love this. This is going to be an amazing piece in my wardrobe. So, alright, we'll touch base in a little bit. Same thing I was wearing last night. That's besides the point. It is Sunday, early afternoon. It is 12:47. I have about 2 hours that I can spend finishing this dress. Where I left off last night was I attached my collar. That is all pressed and looking delicious. I also went ahead and made the markings for my buttonholes and for my buttons. I pulled out my Singer Classic because that is the only machine that I have that does my buttonholes flawlessly, because the other two are assholes. I have prepped that machine, have my thread ready. I'm running low on black thread. I'm out. So I went ahead and used my comb thread for that. And I'm excited. This is a beautiful. So we're going to do these buttonholes and attach these buttons and then hem. And she's all done. And hopefully I can get that done in 2 hours. See, this is where I'm going to mess up, because I'm going to be rushing to get this done because I know that I have to be back in the house. And I know the likelihood of me being able to come back out on a Sunday is really, really low, because we got to prep and get ready for the week. I've got all these cheering, all these needs. Add the husband to the needy list too. We got a lot of things that we got to do today. But we'll see how far we get. I have also never made buttonholes in a sheer fabric like this. So let me find some scrap to practice on before I mess up my dress, before I even wear it. Oh, and guess what? I have no more scrap of this fabric. Dang it. Okay, we're going to have to use this. That's all I got. That's close enough. Alright. You know the deal. See you in a minute. It is 2:52 and my dress is done with 8 minutes to spare. And when I tell you, she's an eye catcher. She's stunning. I can't wait to style and wear this. What I'm going to do now is put some freight check on the back of these buttonholes and put fabric glue on the back of the buttons just to secure everything. Let that hang and air dry. In the meantime, I'm going to search through my closet and drawers to see what I can pair with this to bring it to life, since it is sheer. I have an idea for a black bodysuit. A little low cut. I don't want it a crew neck, so I want it scoop neck. Yes, I want a scoop neck bodysuit with just a little bit of sleeve, and I want some black leggings, but I don't want them ankle length, and I don't want them calf length. I want them a little shorter. I want them 90s black capri length. So I want them right at my kneecap. I think that would be great. And those would be two pieces that I would wear all the time. I think it would be great with this dress. I don't have either in my wardrobe. I'm going to look on Amazon. I may be able to go to Hobby Lobby and get some black knit and make those leggings. But I don't know if I have time before I want to drop this video. So I'll keep you posted on that. I can't even believe I got this done in a weekend. That's crazy. I can't remember the last time I did a weekend sew. I just knew this dress was going to take me forever. And it was actually a really fun sew. Okay, I'll save all the gibberish and all the nonsense. Oh, there's a timer. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to save all the final details and my final thoughts for the front porch. I see you guys in a couple days right before work. Okay, I'm running late for work, but when I finally do get to work, they're gonna know they waited for a good reason, because look at me. Is this dress not a stunner? Is it not gorgeous? This might be my favorite make of the year so far. I said that about one or two other things. This one might do it. Okay. What I love is how I stressed out this project. I stressed the idea of making it for quite some time, because I've had it cut for at least 2 months, I think, and I've just kept putting it off. It's because you guys voted on it that it finally made it to the sewing machine, and thanks. You guys looked out for me, because I'm so happy that I made it. And I didn't have to rush and wear it because the seasons are changing. This is a great transitional piece. Now, this is just the dress, and underneath I have a pair of shorts, black shorts, and a black tank top. When I make the three-piece, the trio, the top and the pants to collaborate with this, I'll be wearing the dress open. This dress is definitely a statement piece in my wardrobe. And I'm so proud of myself, because I made it a mission last year to start working on collars and cuffs and buttonholes, and project by project, I've been challenging myself, pushing myself, and I think the fruits of my labor are finally paying off, because she's so pretty. I'm so excited. So, all right, I gotta get to work. Dang it. Thanks you guys again for choosing this project. I'm so happy that it finally graced my sewing table. And let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'd love to hear your opinions. Now, next week, we're going to be tackling that matching top and pants and that beautiful Carolina blue poly twill to coordinate with this. I'm excited. Fingers crossed, because I haven't started working on it, and that means I'm going to be putting all my energy into that this weekend, Saturday. So, a midnight sew coming up. Is that it? I really don't want to go to work. I'd rather just stand here and talk to y'all. As always, I love you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you next week.